Alright, welcome to Dummynation. Today we're playing as Belize. As always, economic start. And we won't have the ability to like replenish troops really quick right now, so we're gonna do autocratic start. Let's fix our budget. See, if I was running what do you call it? If I was running a larger country, I'd run 24 social. But since it's Belize, we gotta run to 16, 8, 40 stuff. And we gotta get our own alliance with Russia. Now, what's our GDP per capita? 7.83. So we need to invade Guinea to lower that. Actually, we can just invade the Gambia and Guinea-Bissau to lower that. And since we have starting troops, we don't necessarily need to. I am gonna recruit 500 tanks just to help with that. Help with our issue. In case our initial stack goes away. The idea is still to use this initial liquidity for the idea is still to use the initial liquidity after GDP per capita is lowered. We start off at 5k per tank, which is like crazy. Alright. Once we get Guinea-Bissau, we'll now recruit the rest of our troops. Yeah. Cameroon declared war. How much is that going to cost to peace out? 3k? Fine. Alright. It now costs 3,500 for a tank, so actually lowering our GDP per capita to like the one below 2,000 is pretty key for like really troop scaling. Really good troop scaling, that is. So like I want to do. We already have 500 tanks. Let's do another 1,700, and we can do 2,200 rockets. Now we're not too worried about any sort of scaling issues, so we'll go for Guinea, Togo, Equatorial Guinea, Mauritius, Somaliland. We are going to need more infantry though. The question is, will I be able to recruit all the infantry I need? Oh shit. I don't want my initial stack. Yeah, I don't want my stack of infantry. They didn't combine when they should have combined. Now it's going to be a nightmare to fight. Do need Togo. It is still going to be... Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare to fight until we get our infantry back. Because even though militia, we can counter the attack power pretty fine here. But they're going to be slow as hell at taking stuff, so... Not Cameroon. Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, the issue is, we're just going to be slow at taking shit. Which sucks. Uruguay? Why? We can peace out with that. Argentina? We can peace out with that. Other than that, we're still in a good spot. Mauritius. Without attacking. Oh, Mauritius is gone. See, Madagascar would be great, but we don't have infantry, so it would be militia hell. Same with Sri Lanka, it would be militia hell. Let's go for Somaliland. But yeah, keeping that infantry value on GDP per capita under 2 if you can, great stuff. Oh, this is gonna be militia hell, but the GDP per capita is there to justify it. Yeah. It's totally there to justify this attack. It's really about where the militia spawn now. Oh, they blocked us. We can get to high population areas of Lake Chad, hopefully. But they are blocking us and allowing China to poke through. This is what sucks about this. We may want to go quads, just because we are having to fight with tanks. Just for that little bit faster capture rate. There you go. And South Sudan, no troops, so we can also take that just to make sure we have a way into Democratic Republic of Congo whenever they inevitably fall. You know? See, I didn't want to fight Kenya, but it is GDP that it is. Not only is GDP per capita important, but the amount of GDP you have so you can recruit troops is also super important. So there is that. Oh, Colombia looks interesting. Now Colombia is the reverse. We'll be increasing GDP per capita, but we're also going to be getting a significant boost in the amount of economy we can use. So in this case, I think we should go for that. Let's start with Ivory Coast, though. Or at least try and go for Ivory Coast. Yeah, they can't land. We'll wait for the Liberians to. We're gonna wait for this to go away. This will give us. Doesn't really give us borders on Burkina Faso. We're gonna wait for this militia to go away, and then we're gonna attack Liberia. Still not in a good spot in terms of population. Okay, now let's go for Liberia. But the only thing that's able to save us right now is that we're running autocracy and we're getting reduced militia spawn rate. But we still need infantry, and we're just too expensive. We don't have the economy to do it. And that's despite running 40% economy. Like, we probably need the alliance with someone. Our exchange rate's too low. Alright. Everyone can go home. No. We had a debate. Do we attack Colombia and deal with that militia? Or do we wait? Because the scramble for Africa really hasn't gone crazy yet. Oh, Senegal is out of troops. And we will have to like peace out with someone, but they are totally out of troops. And Senegal would add another 35k. More importantly, it would keep my GDP per capita below 2. Which means I would continue to enjoy these cheapest troops. Ghana's gonna send troops, and yeah, I don't want to. We're already gonna deal with a crazy militia. We should not want to have to deal with Ghana. We may just switch to quads here. We gotta do this faster. There we go. I've had to rely on the quad attack and I don't like it. Russia's losing troops too. So we need an opportunity and fast. Brazil might be that opportunity if I had just a little bit more troops. If I just had a few more troops, that would be the opportunity to go for. As it stands, we need that China alliance because not enough of our economy is going to liquidity. We could either reduce liquidity just to compensate for this nonsensical crap, but that's not going to help. We need money. Oh, Mali will help. Yeah, Mali and Niger would definitely help, so we need to go for that. We need to get most of it anyway. Most of the good stuff. Thank you, yeah, we should be growing at a much faster rate than, there you go. Everyone can go home now. We're now at 19.6, but our exchange rate is just getting worse and worse. Oh, Democratic Republic of Congo. Definitely should fight that. So let's go around, though. Actually, Tanzania would make more sense. Would Tanzania make more sense? It would give me access to... But... yeah, both of them make total sense. Angola would make sense, too. We need this Chinese alliance, though. And we can get it, finally. Let's go for Tanzania now. Because eventually we'll be able to go for the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Hopefully we can come through to Japan so we have borders on Malawi. Okay, we did get borders on Malawi, which is huge. Eswatini, is it worth it? No, not enough population. Malawi's more worth it, honestly. Burundi would be totally worth. It would lower GDP per capita more. Why I'm worrying about that is all about troop costs, because we do not have the ability to recruit. It's all about those troop costs. And Malawi's being taken, but we can take Rwanda here. That's fine. Oh God, just finish it. Oh my God, do I need to do quads? I'm really gonna have to do quads every time. Japan being super aggressive right now. Also cutting us off. Our exchange rate has improved. Can we attempt to cut you off via Portugal? Yeah, can we attempt to cut Japan off here? Yeah, we cut Japan off. Good job. That's actually pretty huge. And we could finally recruit our infantry. 2034, we finally recruit replacement infantry. It only took us all our damn tanks. Yeah, this is still not enough. Especially because we're going to need to invade Brazil soon. And Brazil's going to require a lot more effort to do. Like, what does Brazil have? They have a lot of rockets, which are countered by commandos. Because of their lack of defense, relatively speaking. And we definitely want gunners at some point. Gunners are relatively expensive when you look at the price of them. But with low GDP per capita, they're absolutely super cheap. Not to recruit, but for upkeep, they are super cheap. Which is why I've been worrying about GDP per capita the entire time. Oh, Japan's super weak too, but we don't have the troops. Oh no. No. Execute. We're gonna need to up with them at some point, so. Oh, they did push through Chad. Is it worth pushing through Car? We definitely need good terrain to get us good terrain, actually, and then we can get the rest of Chad and Cameroon. So yeah, let's push through Car. Let's get the scraps here. Now, do we get a defense bonus for that? Or did we... Yeah, we were able to take it off of that, but we didn't need a defense bonus. This is just more population. It's Chad 995, Cameroon would add 10 million. But it's more so that I get access to Chad. Or we just block Algeria from like getting out. I really do want Chad. At least the remains of Chad. Alright, everyone can go home now. Algeria, peace out. United States, too expensive. Brazil, starting to get allies. Japan, 13 million. I think attacking Japan, if I can get the troops for it, that's totally worth. It's a gamble, though. See, they're heavy tank. So I don't know what wins if I hit a Japanese island. They have more infantry than me, and they have plenty of gunners. But I have plenty of commandos to counter those gunners, and then I have enough gunners to counter their tanks. I think Brazil would be more interesting. No defense, low piercing. So Japan's been taken off the list because they put another 20 mil troops up. Colombia, still a good country to go after. It would double our economy basically. So like our start here has been pretty bad when you think about it. We did not get much. Yeah, we have to go into Colombia. We have to say more expensive troops are okay. Oh, Spain. At least we can peace out with you for 30k. But yeah, we have to go into Colombia here. We have to be okay with paying more for infantry and stuff. But we need doubled economy. I think that's more important. Yeah, we have to be okay with that. Troops are getting significantly more expensive. Ah, brother. $337, $350, $357. So let's add another year's worth of commandos. Recruiting a year at a time gives you the best benefit in terms of like troop cost scaling. But my god, you can't do it. And I really can't do it. Is India getting aggressive? No. I'm right now eyeballing Brazil, mostly. We did take out Colombia. Any others that are easy to take out? Kazakhstan, Panama, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Cyprus, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bolivia, Yemen, Tajikistan, Lebanon. Notably, none of these I have direct access to. Now, why would we attack Cuba? That GDP per capita is much lower. Why am I... It really sounds like I'm obsessed with GDP per capita. And I'll be honest, I kinda am. It's the figure that's most important for troop costs. The lower it is, the cheaper your troops are. Like, sure, you still have to factor in that you're gonna deal with inflation at some point, but the lower your GDP per capita is, the cheaper your troops will always be. Pakistan is their ally. So we can do peace with Pakistan, and we can do peace with Portugal. Alright. We can't like go ham on this. Like, we have to take this slow. Actually, do you think we want to do half defense? Just so that we're not dealing with extra militias every time? It's like they'll deal with the militias, I'll deal with the attacking. And Argentina's coming. Should be able to peace out with that though. We'll wait for our we'll wait for the replacement commandos. Or we'll attack south so that Argentina has to go around. Yeah, we gotta wait for replacement commandos probably. We could probably attack here just to make sure. But my god, we're gonna need replacement commandos. Yeah, it's gonna cost me. Wait, okay, we blocked Argentina. That's good enough. Here's replacement commandos. We're gonna need replacement tanks. Or that's replacement gunners. Let's get 1,000 replacement rockets. Uruguay really doesn't like me, and neither does China. We can't up with China either yet, so we have to wait. Russia at least has troops, but we have to wait, and it sucks. Sucks that I had to do that, but is what it is. Speed this up a little bit. Throw these defenses on there. Alright, we have a 10 mil stack that's gonna attack. We're just gonna do that. Pakistan has declared war. Portugal has not re-declared war, so that's good. Here they all come. But at least now, we're at the point where I can build troops. Granted, they're going to be more expensive troops. Like, it's not going to be 5K a tank. But the economy is going to be the difference here. A significant difference. Like, it's gonna be enough for me to, like, get involved in, like, Japan. This is enough for me to spread it this. Oh boy. Okay, it's not enough for me to spread and go. Oh, we went for more gunners? That was dumb of me. Alright, move everything here. Move a half stack now. Yeah. Slow and steady. That's all I can do. These commandos are going to attack a lot faster than everything else. USA, what the fuck just happened to my alliances? I was wondering what the hell just happened. Oh. So Brazil, out of desperation, got the US alliance. So it's not because we are doing terribly. It's because they got the US alliance that they declared war. Excuse me. Sorry. Let's do 1,000 rockets. Now at this point, let's combine them all. So I can split them again. There we go. This is actually very important to do. Improving our economy, getting to a point where we can start lowering liquidity spending. It really can improve our game. You know? We're still doing 1K at a time, and we're still struggling with liquidity. That's because we've only got the China alliance, and China actually is not very close to me. It is, I actually should be going more for, like, a US alliance if I really want to improve my economy. We'll definitely go down self-sufficient to fix some of this issue, too. Going down self-sufficient would help us massively with this issue I've been having. So now we're 4% progress. More importantly, we can build troops. Yeah, we're in a great spot now as Belize. This actually hasn't been attacked, so I actually want to take a picture of this now. Yeah, we're starting to see the difference. UK 7, Germany 27. Oh, it's Egypt. That looks like a good target. We just cleaned out Guatemala, so we can just take that. Let's just clean out these countries. And we can peace out with Mexico easy. This is the riskier one. No one came to help them. Gonna need to re-up with China. Dominican Republic. That should be easy. Now work on the internals. Argentina should be next, honestly. Self-sufficient economy. That should seriously help us. Look, we've been running into very low liquidity all game. Look, it's been a struggle. Self-sufficient economy is the salve that heals that wound. At this point, most hate Argentina. Of course, a lot hate me, so. Here comes Ecuador, which should... Ecuador burning troops should help me invade them later, so I'm okay with that. There. Ecuador did not burn enough troops, though. So, god damn it. And it cost me way too much to piece out with that. Shit. I think we can finish off Paraguay without issue, though. Actually, Nigeria looks like a better target. Same with Algeria. Yeah, 7.76. Nigeria is going to lower our GDP per capita, and we can send half it to Algeria too. Ah, my legs are going numb. God damn it. Perfect. Now we just gotta block Spain from this, so. Sudan actually declaring war is fine. It weakens the Arab League, but it also gives me access to so much. The land here is actually pretty valuable, relatively speaking, so I get why Spain went for it. Our issue right now is we're still recruiting infantry. We are at 6%, but we're still trying to build up, so that's the sucky part about all this. Uganda also at war with us. We can take them out, though. They're definitely worth taking out at this point. Looking at these charts. South Korea wants war. That's fine. It's going to be difficult for us to peace out with anything in the South. Finish off self-sufficient. That should really get exchange rate up. 71.5. That's great. Let's start speeding this up. Yeah, I can't see myself going over 40 here. 37 seems like a good spot for it. It really stops scaling right there. Now, pushing digital economy hurts my economy a little bit. It like counteracts the self-sufficient portion. But it still doesn't matter. We need troops. Mexico still looks very interesting. Yeah, now it's 12, 20, 16, and 22. So our GDP per capita has gotten high enough where infantry is going to be more expensive to like make than, or to keep it good upkeep on than vehicles. So we just need the economy now. So obviously it's going to be super hard to find cheap land. Sudan makes sense, Somalia, Yemen, that's cheap land. We do have the GDP, we do have the ability to attack Yemen. we got the ability to attack these surprisingly populous countries for, like, we have enough economy, so this is actually going to help me with GDP per capita. It's also actually weakening Egypt significantly. Do the same on Somalia. We want our GDP per capita to be low, so like this is gonna help us too. Now we're at 6. And it continues to go down, so. Okay, let's attack Yemen. North Korea would be great. Burkina Faso, I think, would be great. Mauritania would be great, too. I think Mauritania is my next target. Yeah, it does help. Lowering this figure helps stall inflation just a little bit. And that little bit's all you need. The Suthu and honestly Burkina Faso would be great to invade. There's no way I can get into the Suthu, so I'd have to fight like Japan for it. Who are you allied to? Diplomacy. United States. I don't want to fight that right now. Finish off digital economy. Let's start going down. Since we're doing high liquidity, let's start going down remittance. Ethiopia would increase GDP per capita, but it'd also add like a 1/10 to my economy, where you'd have like it's a negligible amount. It is worth considering though. Yeah, I'm actually seriously considering attacking Ethiopia here. After that, then the figures start blowing up into crazy spots. Yeah, it's 20 for a gunner, 13 for a commando. This is for 1,000 gunners, 13 for 1,000. I can't speak. 1,000 commandos, 13 upkeep. 1,000 gunners, 21 upkeep. 10 tanks, 23 upkeep, and then 10 rockets, 31 upkeep. So low GDP per capita values are great. However, Egypt. However, you still have to take advantage of like cheap land when it comes, so you can't like rely on this. Also, it doesn't really scale with recruitment costs. So like, infantry is going to be cheap for me to recruit, but it doesn't help so much with the rockets. Like, Egypt's going to blow it up a little bit, but it's going to blow like commandos and gunners like up a lot more. Those still scale much better. Yeah, I'm just looking here. Definitely need these. Alright, we need to pause the game. Look, Saudi Arabia. That has to be the target, right? Yeah, the Saudis have to be the target at this point. The big boys are still here, so notably. Yeah, we gotta attack Saudi. And then send a stack to Libya too. Oof, India wants to fight. Oh my god. Now what this is going to do is blow up my cheaper things like 20, 32, 34. Yeah, it's starting to blow up the scaling for me. Alright. See, we don't really have allies here. We need to fix that. Peru? Yeah, we gotta go for Peru. I think they chose Chile instead, but Peru was a better target in my mind. We could still go for whatever's left of Chile, so. Right, and everyone goes home. Ecuador's next. Looking at this chart, Romania would be nice, but we don't have access to it. We do have access to Ecuador, so that's a good target to take. We're keeping pretty good diplomacy with everyone that seems relevant to me. Russia and China. Let's also add Paraguay. So now we've blown our GDP per capita up, but it's still significantly lower than everyone else. And we're still pushing high liquidity. Like, there is a point where I have to consider lowering liquidity, de-spending. We're not at that point yet. Usually that's around like 15 to 20%. Moldova, Northern Cyprus, Greenland. Yeah, Greenland is probably the next one to attack. Just because of where they were in terms of GDP, just in terms of defense power. A lot of things won't be going for Greenland, so. Yeah. Good attack. Sweden, nothing left. That's still a gamble because of because of how close the allies would be. Norway is a little less of a gamble just because of my military power relative to their total defense power. Of course, Norwegian land is also very rich. Like among highest GDP per capita in the game. So that will blow up the scaling that I've been using the entire game. I've been taking advantage of cheap troops the entire game, and that will blow it up. Nevertheless, I think we have enough GDP per capita that maybe we don't have to worry about keeping troops cheap. There we go. And it didn't really blow up our scaling because we had significant population anyway, so adding it's nice. We don't have... South Korea should be the next target. We have similar military power. We'll be able to eliminate South Korea's troops easy. As it's just infantry. Oh, China went for it instead. God damn it, they beat me to it. Does that change the equation at all? Eventually we want to go... Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think we have to go for Japan. And take some of Mexico, too. India wants war. We don't want war, but we do want Japan. Where do all my troops go? And why are you... Yeah, why are you attacking down there? No. Attack up here. God damn. How about that shit? Now it's gonna be impossible to peace out with. Oof, that was expensive. Oh no. Really needed Japan there. We're not going to get it. Oh well. So that's the first F-up of today. Still need to get involved in Japan. Slow, steady recruitment. Let's just finish off Mexico. Should be way cheaper. I may run into issues with recruitment, but we're already at war with our allies. It does not matter. It does seem like Japan's allies are more eager to defend it, while Mexico's allies were not eager to defend whatever was left of it. Good to know. Okay, we're treating this stack as lost. Yeah, I am treating this stack as totally lost here. But if we can get Japan, then we're in a significantly better spot when it comes to recruiting troops. Alright, send everyone home. We did get mainland Japan. As soon as everyone gets home, we'll just finish split and go. Brother. Your brother in Christ. Add another tick of welfare state. We're at the point where this should be reduced. I think we're close enough that we can go for lower scaling, for the scaling methods. I think it needs to be 27, but at 20, it needs to be closer to, like, just finish off Japan. At 20%, it needs to be closer to, 16. Yeah. So this needs to go down to 16 at this point. The rest of the slider is now a scam. And then if we really want to run high social, we can do that too. Social spending is great for a longer term game. I kind of love my long-term games. Like, we're obviously not getting world record off this run. I know. It is what it is. But are we growing enough? And that's the thing. We are growing enough. And our despite our population is also super high. Super high and growing. We can definitely afford these troops. And we're still among the lowest in GDP per capita. Of course, now that we're in economic growth mode, it's going to start to, like, grow, you know? But we're in a better spot than we were. Gunners. Let's speed us up a little bit more. And add the last tick of welfare state. Commandos. Iceland is small enough that we should be able to sneak it through before any of the European allies attack, so... And no one wanted to defend Iceland. Wonderful. I'm emboldened to go for Burkina Faso. I think Burkina Faso is a good spot to invade. Just invading everyone lower than this could be useful. I don't think anyone's in position to win this game yet. Without the AI going ham, no one's in position to win this game. Like, there isn't an alliance I can break either that's easy. I could up with India. Just get that. You know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna shift tact. We're gonna push to ally with the large economies. Because we are not winning this game like in this Cold War state, so. And yes, I know my liquidity spending is high, but it needs to be high. It really does need to be high right now. I think we're gonna go down, I actually don't think we need war economy right now. I think we need to push the research higher. So let's do 0.3 war economy. That'll give us half the benefit. I think 16 gives you 3/4 the benefit out of 40. So that'll be like 0.4. Yeah, 0.5 on this one will be half the benefit, or 2/3 the benefit, and the rest of the slider is just a waste. Yeah, I think, actually the plan should be social research, so that we can tech through the tree just a little bit faster, the entire tree. And also keep population growth high. China has killed all their troops, and Spain's actually super weak. Like, if I want to do something, I can do something. I can afford to do something in Spain. Granted, Spain is not valuable land per se, but if I want to do something, I can do it. Where's significant population? Russia. What am I gonna do? Attack Spain. Get involved. And it should help. Yeah, we need to do something. Like, I was getting bored. I'll be frank. I was getting super bored of just sitting around. Is Spain gone? Yes, and it also puts France at risk. Like, yeah, let's go for France. It also took out all of France, so. Alright. And even Turkey has lost all its troops, so. Just doing that one little action has snowballed into 3 actions. And it's gonna snowball into a German attack next. Like, just breaking this stalemate. Everything has snowballed. Yeah, we've snowballed into this. Granted, the United States has not gotten involved at all, but that's fine. Alright, so everything's snowballed again. Germany is actually very weak, but they have a significant number of allies. Australia, if we can kill the Australian stack, no one's going to get involved in that, so that's but then the catch is you're only getting a little bit of progress out of that. We're also still super low GDP per capita. Where is Portugal? The remains of it, anyway. The remains are caught in this hellhole. If going based on defense power, Portugal, Vatican, Moldova, Australia. There we go. Australia's lost their stack. Yeah, they've lost it completely. That's good. I think Canada just got attacked. USA is starting to get aggressive. USA's only ally is me right now. So, I actually want to keep it that way. Same with China, their only ally is me. Their only significant ally I've noticed me, so yeah, they've gotten aggressive. So who would be the one to target here? China has significantly more population, which will keep my troops cheaper. But America has the slightly more GDP per capita. You know what I think? We ignore both options, and we hit Germany. One, we have the defense power to take care of that. Two, it weakens the rest of Europe. It weakens whomever declares war, which is India. I actually don't want to deal with that right now. Let's free up a view. So yeah, finish off Germany, get us to like one of the 3 big boy stacks, and then USA should fall pretty quick. Alright, now we just need enough GDP that mainland USA wins us the game. Actually mainland USA is going to kill their economy instead, so we want to actually attack mainland USA now. Starting up here. And spread and go. Now everyone's going to attack the United States of America. Yep, China's now going to try and stop me from winning. Yeah, I can't even recruit troops right now. Oh my god. Let me recruit. There you go. Finish this off. Finally got the break we needed. USA is not enough to win now, but Indonesia is. Yeah, Indonesia is enough to win this game. Everyone's going to attempt to stop me at this point, so... Alright, GG's. That actually is my PB for Belize. I'm going to check the leaderboard and see where that lands. It is definitely not enough to take world record though, right? Right. Should be among the bottom expert countries. Yeah, it wasn't enough to take world record. It was enough to bump me to second place. But that's it for this one. Like, share, and subscribe if you like the content. Ring the bell for notifications. Join my Discord server if you want to be notified for Twitch streams. I leave everything below in the description. Leave a comment either here or on my Discord server for any requests you may have. No guarantees that they'll be done, but I'm trying my best to go through all of them, and I'll see you in the next one.